Scorpio, this is your confirmation that everything is working out for you. As I was getting into your energy, I wanted to pull a card from my archetype deck, and the Starborn came out, and I took some time to just sit with the energy. I literally wrote a page down, just some of the things that I was picking up from this, and I just asked Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know right now? And honestly, you guys, such amazing things are at your doorstep. This is a time of alignment. This is a time of you following your calling, following something you were born to do, something you were supposed to create. This is the time where that's being activated. I feel heavily that there's been something you've been called towards, or some kind of action that you've been contemplating taking, and this is your confirmation to go forwards and take the next step. So whatever that is for you, it feels like you don't have all the answers yet. There's a lot that you aren't sure about, or a lot that you're not aware of. There's a lot going on behind the scenes than you can even wrap your head around. So it's kind of, in a way, you might be struggling with being open-minded. You could be thinking in a limited way because you're having a hard time seeing what's beyond the outside. Right now, you're in this egg. You are cracking out of this. I feel like the powerful new moon in Scorpio that's around the corner is going to be so potent for you, Scorpio. This is a time of renewal. This is a time of death and rebirth and just beautiful transformation. I really feel like you're stepping into this new version of yourself. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling confident. You're feeling just like this refreshed, strong, confident, loving, positive, optimistic side is coming through, and you're just radiating this energy. And it definitely feels you could be owning up to some things. It feels like certain choices that you made, decisions you've made, just like the emotions that you've been feeling and how you've been expressing them, or I just feel like you're really owning up to that. I also was getting an energy of something new that you're stepping into, or something new you haven't done before. Some of you could be moving, some of you might be traveling, some of you could be buying a house for the first time, or like I'm seeing like large purchases, or like you're owning something, it's in your name. I was also getting an energy of like building your legacy and leaving a mark on this world, or like an imprint. There's some sort of trail that you're leaving behind for others to follow. So like you could be the first of many. Whatever this is that you're doing, you may be the very first person to do this, maybe in your family or bloodline. It feels very powerful. It feels influential even. You may be someone who is in the public eye, or you're thinking about putting yourself out there in the world to be seen. It's something you thought was impossible, or it's something that you thought maybe once upon a time, it could have been recently or like months ago or years ago, but it's like something you thought you couldn't have done, or you're making excuses as to why you shouldn't, or why it's not the right time. But this is your sign. This is your confirmation to go forwards, to take this next step. I feel like there's a lot of surprises, a lot of like hopes and dreams that are going to come true this month. It just feels exciting. It feels like anything can happen, and a lot could happen overnight. I feel like a lot of overnight change. You're divinely protected. Don't you ever forget that, Scorpio, okay? You know how strong eggs are? They're very strong. Obviously, if you drop it, it'll crack, but like the structure of an egg, like have you ever tried to squeeze an egg in your hand? They got the shape of an egg is very strong, and I just felt like Spirit wants you to know that you're safe. You're safe to step forwards. You're safe to make this next move in your journey, and I think it's gonna exceed your expectations. I think it's gonna blow your mind. I think this is gonna be something that it's something you're gonna look back at months or years from now and be very grateful that you were brave enough to take this next step in your journey. So I'm very proud of you. I'm so excited to see what comes out in this reading, and I love it. I loving the vibe. I'm loving this energy. So we're gonna leave that there, and let's get into the tarot. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. And if you enjoy, of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below. Let's see. Let me move this paper. I don't need it anymore. I just wrote it down, like what came to mind, and I wasn't really feeling guided towards reading the paper. So this ain't no script. Yeah, show me clearly what's coming towards Scorpio. Queen of Cups coming out with the 9 of Cups. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we have a 3 of Swords with the King of Pentacles and the Tower. I don't want to just leave it here for now. And we'll check later at the bottom and see what came through. You're getting your wish fulfillment. Something that you have been praying for, something that you have been calling in, attracting, visualizing, manifesting. It's yours. It's meant for you. There's no doubt about it. You have so much protection from spirit, from your... Sorry, there's something on my laptop. I'm just wiping it off. I don't know. What the hell is that? It leaves like I think it's like candle wax. Uh-oh. No way. Okay. Remember, it's like leaving your trail, leaving your mark. It's like, yeah, there's like a mark that's left. I'm gonna have to wipe that off later. Okay, it's fine. You're getting a lot of signs from spirit that this is the path for you. This is exactly what you're meant to be doing. You are reaching this state of bliss, this happiness, and this fulfillment. There's literally nothing that can take this away from you because you've earned it. You've worked so hard for it, and you're being rewarded for your efforts. It's such a beautiful energy that you're embodying. You're healthy, you're happy, you're strong, and nothing can get you down. The next card that came out was the 3 of Swords, which tells me that you've gone through a lot of pain, you've gone through a lot of suffering, a lot of injustices, betrayal from those that you loved very deeply, those that you saw a future with, right? And you may love still deeply for these people, but enough is enough, and you're not going to be putting yourself in a position where you're going to be backstabbed and treated unfairly. Perhaps you were dealing with some people that stole money from you or stole your time, or just you gave them so many chances is what I'm hearing. Because the King of Pentacles is someone who's very loyal and consistent. He's committed. He doesn't give up easy on those that he loves for very deeply. But I feel like you've been giving a lot of chances to the wrong people, and you are having these epiphanies and realizations during this time. There's a shakeup. This could also be representing a huge blockage that's being removed, that's being cleared from your life. And this is clarity. You see something crystal clear now. Something has become crystal clear, and there's no going back from that. Once that blindfold is ripped off, or once you've reached your limit, once you've had enough, there's truly no going back from that. Truly no going back from that. I'm also sensing that there could be someone around you who's carrying a lot of guilt or a lot of regret over the way they handled the situation with you. There could be someone who they can't stop thinking about what they said or what they done or what they could have done differently. There is someone who carries a lot of regret, and I'm getting a sense that they're watching you as you step into this winning era of your life, this time of success, and how amazing your life is getting. Someone is witnessing that. Someone is truly feeling a lot of regret, like, y'all, this eats them up at night. This is something that it's like they keep getting these constant reminders of what could have been or what it used to be, and someone's like just thinking about you nonstop. And yeah, I'm just seeing that it's like coulda, shoulda, woulda, 9 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, something that had a lot of potential, something that could have grown, but instead it got stunted, or someone got in their own way. Someone could have sabotaged themselves or this connection. So that's something I'm also seeing coming through. I'm seeing with the Queen of Cups, there's healing and there's forgiveness. 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups. I don't see you holding grudges. I don't see you wishing ill on these people or, karma's gonna get you. You're not, you're not in that zone. You're sending healing energy because you've been there before. You've been there before. And you've overcame that, you've gotten better, and you're not taking other people's actions personally like you would have in the past. So with this Three of Swords in the Tower, this is like wake-up calls and realizations and seeing things for what they really are. And sometimes the truth hurts. So there could be a lot of truth bubbling to the surface. There could be a lot of realizations that might take a hit to your heart, okay? You might have some moments throughout the next little while that bring up some heavier emotions you're having to work through, but this is a time of rebirth. This is a time of renewal. This is a time of branching out, new beginnings, expansion. And expansion is uncomfortable. Stretching is not easy, right? And it's like you are being stretched out, you are expanding, and it does bring up a lot of things that are out of your control and things that you're having to surrender to. And it is kind of, this combination's growing pains, a little bit of that. But yet the fact that the King of Pentacles fell out on top of these cards tells me that despite all of this, you're very grounded, you're very rooted. This isn't something that's consuming you or taking over your life, or, you know, I see that you're just like observing, you're allowing, you're embracing, you're in this surrender mode, and you're letting this transformation take its course and do its job. So that's heavy but intense, and it feels necessary. And again, I think that this is a time of your life where you're receiving a lot of blessings for your hard work. You're being rewarded for all of the effort you've been putting in. And yeah, I don't think you should have regrets. Don't have any regrets, you guys. You did all you could. You done all you can. You've done enough. You're doing great. And anybody going through a Three of Swords moment right now, or Three of Swords Tower moment right now, this will pass. This is temporary. This is building up your character development. This is some strength training, okay? And finding ways to channel this energy. Have a good outlet that's going to be your superpower, that's going to really just build you up and build you stronger and get you out of this funk if you're in one. Wow. Let's see. I want to look a little bit further into this Tower and the Three of Swords, and then we'll look into all these blessings and good things coming in. Let's take a look at the heavier energy first. Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Seven of Cups reversed. Yeah, this is clarity. You're getting answers, Scorpio. You're getting the truth. There could be some sort of information that you stumble upon, or you finally understand why this had to happen. And it's something that you, out of all the possibilities, you had thought of this one, but there is also like a whole bunch of other possibilities. So you're like, well, what one is it? What is the truth? It could be this, it could be that, it could be this. What's the truth? What's the reality? I feel like this is being confirmed. Out of all the possibilities, there's one that stands out from the rest. That's the truth. And it's like, you could even be, I have an Eight of Wands in the reverse at the bottom. You could even be like, oh my God, I knew it. I knew it all along. Like, there's something here that's confirming what you knew, or what you picked up on, or what your intuition was saying. Three of Swords. We have the Emperor reverse. It's something that was out of your control, you guys. This is something that you, no matter what you did or what you could have done differently, there was no avoiding this. Ten of Wands is in the reverse. Spirit's really guiding you towards like, just let go. Just let go. And that, I know it's not always easy, but Spirit is saying, hey, this is out of your control. There's nothing you could have done to stop this. This had to happen for you, Scorpio. This had to happen. You could have been dealing with someone that was like a false emperor, someone that showed a lot of potential, but that's all it was potential. Fantasy. It wasn't reality. 7 of Cups in the reverse, it was reality check. It's a harsh reality check. It's like being slapped in the face with the truth. And there could have been like that denial about it, or having a difficult time accepting the reality. Or that's someone that's connected to you if it's not you. King of Pentacles reversed. We have a couple cards that came out. King of Pentacles reversed, the Fool, and the 2 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So, you are now being guided towards taking a leap of faith. And from the looks of it, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Fool, right now the foundation you are on isn't the most stable. You're about to step into something new that is stable, that is secure. Right now things are very chaotic or very unpredictable. I feel like with the Fool towards 2 of Wands and then the Ace of Pentacles, you're moving towards something that is going to be concrete, reliable, safe, and secure. You could be having some doubts about this, or you could be questioning like if you're ready. But the thing is, if you weren't ready, this opportunity wouldn't be here. It wouldn't present itself to you. But it's your choice. It's your call. It's up to you. And this could be about a move. This could be about a job. This is something that's going to greatly impact your future. This could change, not even could, whatever you decide will change the trajectory of your life. This is a big deal. This is a very big deal. Whew. All right, and the Tower. Tell me about this Tower. Tell me about this shakeup. King of Wands. 7 of Pentacles reversed. And the Page of Cups. 10 of Cups is in the reverse. Broken foundations is what I'm hearing, or broken relationships or trust that's been broken. That came out of my mouth weird. With the Tower. So you're done waiting. That 7 of Pentacles reverse. You're done waiting, or you know, you've tried it all. You've tried all the methods, all the tactics. It's just something is telling you, hey, this is the end, or like enough is enough. And it looks like you're gonna be taking some sort of action in the near future. Like you're done waiting for something to come towards you. It looks like you're ripping the band-aid off, or it looks like you're pursuing something or initiating something. So remember with the 2 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, looks like you take this opportunity. We can look into this Ace of Pentacles, but this is something that's going to have a ripple effect on your future. And this could even be you initiating some kind of communication or conversation with the Page of Cups. It's a form of expressing yourself emotionally, okay? This could be through words. This could be through art, music, writing, poetry. There's a form of expression. It might not be verbal, but some way that you're expressing yourself. And it's also a surprise to some. The way that you're expressing yourself surprises somebody here. I don't think they were expecting this from you. I think you took them by surprise. Ace of Swords reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed. I see you're like unmasking something that you were suppressing, or something you were biting your tongue on. You're unmasking something. Let's see why the King of Pentacles is here. This card trying to flip out. It's 4 of Pentacles. It didn't come out though. Oh my gosh. Okay. Queen of Cups with the 6 of Wands reverse, and then we have a stack. A lot of cards here. Queen of Cups, double confirmation. All the rejection that you had faced in the past built you up. All the missed opportunities, it wasn't for you. Whatever's truly meant for you will never pass you by. If it passed you by, it wasn't right for you. That Six of Wands in reverse could be talking about a few other things, outside influences, other people's judgments and opinions on you, pressure from society, friends, family, partner. There's like a lot of outside noise, outside influence, judgments, and attention, but it's not necessarily the good kind of attention. Okay? And then this is paired with these cards. The Devil, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Dealing with people that are very, very petty and immature. Playing petty games, play stupid games, win silly prizes or something like that. Yeah, I think a lot of people took you for granted and misjudged you, mischaracterized you, projected their own insecurities and wounds onto you, assuming that you're just like the rest, you're the same as everybody else. But that's not the case. You're not. You're different. You would never do that to others. Whatever that these individuals were projecting onto you, making these assumptions, trying to control the narrative, that's all that they were trying to do, is just try and protect themselves from getting hurt. But in the process, they hurt themselves by doing so. And there was an ending I'm seeing, or someone ended things with you. Someone made a choice to call it quits. Someone felt also, in order to be with you, would have required this person to have to face or confront themselves, or like level up in their own way. And so because this came to an end, right, the truth of the matter is they weren't ready to do that. And in order to be with you, or be part of your life, be part of your journey, they would have to confront that aspect, that's part of themselves, but they couldn't. So here you are with the Starborn, right? Here you are, you're cracking out of your egg because you're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. Other eggs, imagine like, you know, egg carton. You're the one that's cracked, but the other 11, like a 12 pack of eggs, the other 11 of them are not ready to crack open, but you are. Don't let their energy stop you from being the first. Like, I feel like, going back to this Starborn energy, you are inspiring others, whether you realize it or not. The actions that you're taking, the way you carry yourself, how you present yourself, how you show up in this world, what you do for a living, for a passion, whatever it is that you do, you inspire a lot of people. People that know you very well and people that don't know you that well at all. They just know your name. They've seen your face a few times. You inspire so many people and you have no freaking clue. And by you being the first of many, it's going to create a ripple effect in other people's lives. And I do feel like this is going to have a greater influence worldwide. It's going to help raise the collective vibration, whether you realize it or not. Wow, you are one powerful being. You are one freaking beautiful, powerful soul. And I love that. So shine your freaking light. Stay shining bright. Don't dim yourself for nobody. And yeah, okay, so let's look into your wish fulfillments. Let's see these beautiful dreams, beautiful hopes, desires that are coming on in for you. I'm gonna switch decks. I'm gonna use this one. Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands. Two of Wands. And also the Lovers. Beautiful. You have a lot of beings that are attracted to you, a lot of souls that are drawn to you, that are flocking towards you. Soulmate energy, people that you are meant to meet in this lifetime, people that are of similar mindsets, similar goals, values, beliefs. There's something here you're calling in, that you're attracting, your soul tribe, and I don't really feel like you gotta do much besides just being open to receive. Are you open to receive? You better be. You better be. All right, because this is exactly what you've been asking for. This is exactly what you've been praying for, Scorpio. I see over the next couple of weeks, especially as we head into your birthday season, which happy early birthday, y'all. It's just around the corner. Hey, happy birthday. You have a lot of eyes on you, and there's a lot of people who want to get to know you, a lot of people who want to connect with you, a lot of people who want to work with you, who want to spend time with you, to get to know the real you. There's some soulmate energy. I'm seeing love and romance. You could be connecting with a soulmate of yours, like a very spiritual, deep, passionate relationship. Yeah, I just see like there's a lot of powerful energy that you're stepping into, and you are just a magnet for blessings. True magnet for blessings. Good stuff. Good stuff. Six of Wands also at the bottom again. Look at this. You're just receiving such success. Stepping into your confidence. You're radiating. You're supported. People are inspired by you. There's such talent that you have. The Starborn. Like, this is giving a star is born. You are that star. You could be a singer or a writer, a dancer, a musician. Strength, King of Cups, whatever it is that you do, you're really good at it. Like, you're very good at it. So don't you ever doubt yourself for even a second. You're worthy. And yeah, it just looks like you're being chosen. You're being pursued. The Nine of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Cups. The World and the Eight of Swords. There's some heavier emotions that are being brought up during this time, though, as you're transitioning from what we had first looked into versus the wish fulfillment, and as you're definitely transitioning from like one phase of your life to another, and it could feel quite intense. You are having to ground yourself during this transition. You're going through a massive upgrade, a massive energetic upgrade, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's like you could be going through a lot of purging, a lot of healing. You might be feeling a little strange physically, maybe feeling a little under the weather, a little run down, tired than usual. Maybe you're feeling a little bit in your head at times. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, with some of these things that are ending or changes that are taking place. It could feel overwhelming. So you're having to just surrender to it and embrace the process and trust yourself, and that know that you are safe. What you're doing right now takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of courage, right? You being the first of many to step out of your shell. Maybe you got Cancerian placements, right? Cancer, the crab shell, step out of your shell, come out of your cave. Maybe you're coming out of hermit mode. What you're doing takes a lot of courage. You're so brave. I applaud you. Whatever it is that you're doing, comment down below. I'd love to hear. You don't have to, but I would love, or even send me a message if you want to keep it personal. All good, all good. But what you're doing, wow, you're doing awesome. And I'm so excited for you. And just try your best to not get in your head. Again, you may not have full clarity of what's around the corner or what may transpire over the next, the next month or so. Just be open. I think as long as you can keep an open mind and just, honestly, just remain open. This may be a kind of crazy, chaotic time. So just try not to be hard on yourself mentally. Be mindful of the thoughts and the words you're speaking to yourself, your inner dialogue. Just be mindful of that and try your best to not get in your head. And even if you do get in your head, just remind yourself it's okay, you're safe, Everything always works out for you. A blessing is coming your way. You're deserving of good things. All will be well. All will be well. All right? Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. Your intuition don't lie. Vibes don't lie. Okay, I think I'm going to leave your reading here, Scorpio, but I hope you found this helpful and insightful. Definitely let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below, and I'll see you later. Happy early birthday. Bye, Scorpio.